episode of Just Saying Podcast with Mrs.S. Today, I have one of my closest friends, Stephanie, with me today. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Morgan.
Today, we're going to talk about body positivity, social media expectations, and just all around new social trends within the beauty world today. Right. We're going to take a cheers first so we can kind of begin the session. Today's wine in Austell, we have a new tasting room. It's called Divinely Elegant Vines. I drove by there the other day, stopped by and got me a bottle of wine. I did a tasting. The wines are very good, and they often have little events, so I thought it would be cute to feature their wine. This is their Chardonnay, and again, the place is called Divinely Elegant Vines. We're going to taste it, enjoy it, and give you our honest opinion of it later. Okay? All right, so let's get right into it. We're going to talk about Lizzo. That's what we were talking about, prior to coming here, about Lizzo and how she created this community of overweight body positivity. And there's nothing wrong with that, but the only thing that I have a drawback with is how she promoted it and then she lost all that weight.
Well, what to say? I do think that there's something wrong with this body positivity movement, especially if you're overweight. Mm-hmm. The health industry, we can't be having fat kids and fat adults.
Fat and unhealthy.
Yes.
So there are some fat people that are really healthy, but it's far and few between. I really don't know any of I don't know any. Okay. So just basically touching on Lizzo, she built her brand on self-love, confidence, and body acceptance. She challenged the idea that health equals thin. Recent conversations sparked online because of her visible weight loss and rumors of assumptions about, GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic. So, my thought on it is that about 1 in 8 U.S. adults in America right now are taking a GLP-1 drug. So,
amen.
My thing is when people lose weight and lie about it. I see so many people saying I'm fasting. Yeah, you fasting because you can't eat.
Yeah, you're fasting because you're on a GLP-1. Yes.
So what is your take on that?
I think that it's a miracle drug, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think that it has helped so many people.
Right.
And I don't think there's any shame in taking it.
Shouldn't be any shame in taking it.
Because the whole goal is to be healthy.
And happy. With with your self-love like we were talking about prior to that. So I think some people are ashamed to say they took it, but hey, 1 in 8 people are taking it, and that's a lot of people that are taking it. What's your preference? What have you heard versus Ozempic versus like Wegovy and Zepbound? I preferably like Zepbound better or Mounjaro because it doesn't have all the side. When people call me and say, hey, I'm taking Ozempic, I'm so sick and all this other, I don't think Zepbound really made me that sick like that.
Well, I've taken both. Mm-hmm. I started out with Mounjaro at I think it was like back in 2023, January of 2023.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say that I had the best success and the least amount of side effects with that medication. Then I found out that Ozempic was covered by the insurance and it was only $25.
Yes, that's
so
another
I did
thing.
A switch.
Yeah.
And I had to stop taking it because it was awful. Like I was always feeling sick.
Some people I know haven't even had to go to like the ERs and stuff because they're saying that, they're very nauseous. And so to the point of going to the ER.
Yeah.
So that's our take on it. We like Mounjaro, Zepbound, okay? And we don't fool with Ozempic, okay? Just to sum it up. Just to piggyback on that, the pros of taking a GLP-1 is it helps control type 2 diabetes. It reduces appetite and slows digestion. Some evidence of heart health benefits. So it's very beneficial. I've, taken it and I haven't had any bad experiences. I've only had good experiences of losing weight and feeling good about it. So
I feel like if you're going to take it, every medication you take has a side effect, whether it be
Any medication.
The weight loss aspect or something negative like the nausea or,
I've known people that like say they don't take it, they don't like the side effects, they don't want the side effects, but I see them drink every day. So what do you think the side effects of Hennessy is, okay?
It could be a lot.
Side effects to your liver, okay?
Yes.
So anything you do too much of, you know, you're
It's
gonna
not
have
good.
some problems. Right.
It's not good. It's that aspect of like finding a balance between what's going to be good for you and healthy and what's not.
Right.
And I do feel like coming from 250 something odd pounds,
and you look good.
You are not healthy.
And I don't know if you were like me, but I tried everything, honey. I went to the gym. I think it's harder for women to lose weight because we have hormones. And then we have so much going on in our regular lives, like finding gym time. It's possible, but I wouldn't find enough time to lose a significant amount of weight.
No, I mean, I was once successful on Weight Watchers because, I mean, we all know the way to lose weight is calorie deficit, is what you eat. It's about 80% of what you eat, and it's 20% about what you do in the gym or your lifestyle.
Yes.
So I think that you can definitely be successful with programs like that.
Yes.
But even Weight Watchers jumped into the GLP-1 aspect of it.
Yes.
Like,
obviously they saw something.
Yes, we know that it's hard. It's
hard.
Very hard.
Right.
And
they changing lives, to be honest with you.
yes. And that food noise is real.
It's real. We've seen it. I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. It's real.
Very real.
And it does not go away. You need help.
You know, and that's why I feel like I love Zepbound better than the Ozempic, because that food noise really dies.
So what do you think about people like Lizzo? They're just sitting out here, making people feel confident about being overweight and then switching up on them. I think they should be banned from certain things because clearly you just created an image and then it was a fake image.
Well, I mean, I feel like you just get on a trend. You hop on a bandwagon of like, oh, it's cool to be fat. It's cool to be overweight. It's cool to be unhealthy. It's, and you have an audience. Like a lot of people don't have an audience like you do. Yes. And you have that audience and they're looking at you.
A young
and
audience,
they're thinking,
too.
okay, well, maybe it's okay that I'm this way.
Right.
I see you this way. So it's okay for me to be this way.
It's okay for me to go pig out. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay.
No.
And she created that community. She created the environment and then turned around and lost weight. On a GLP-1. So to me, you should be like, certain things, to me, you're not genuine. So you should be banned from certain things.
I don't think she's genuine.
And then they said she was fat shaming her dancers and stuff. And, these are people we kind of look up to is like, the stars or the singers or the actors. And they're just human like everybody else. So,
definitely.
That's why I was never kind of starstruck because you never know what goes on behind closed doors with those people.
And and plus, like, that I feel like is projection. Like, you don't like yourself, so you're projecting that negativity on the people around you. And at the end of the day, I think it got to her, and she said, no more, and I want to lose weight.
Yeah.
And I want to really be healthy.
So that turns me into change, can you still love your body and still want to change it?
I feel like if you are going to strive for perfection, you're never going to get there. Right. You're always going to nitpick something about yourself. So even the skinniest person is...
want to be bigger. Yeah. To me, that's crazy.
Yeah. Or just in general, like you have to love yourself. No amount of surgery, no amount of GLP-1s.
You gotta love yourself. Gonna make you love yourself.
Make you love yourself.
No. You gotta start with self-love. Then you can work on the aesthetics of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You gotta have a positive mindset. And know that you the shit whether you skinny or fat. You know what I mean?
And if you don't like it, guess what? You can change it with plastic surgery.
Right. Okay. And there's a lot of plastic surgeons out there ready
To take your money.
Exactly. So, speaking of that and looking at social media, like, I want to get the lip plumpers and I want to get some Botox or whatever. Do you think social media has made, because now when I go out, everybody pretty. Like the ugly people, they pretty now. It's like that. But
makeup can change your whole aesthetic.
Now I'm tired of makeup. I like a natural face. Like now I'm seeing, like, the shows I watch, they real ratchet. Everybody in their makeup done. I'm like, y'all all starting to kind of look the same, So
yeah.
How you think social media is changing the way people look?
Well, I mean,
everybody's starting to look the same.
Well, there's filters to make people look the same. There's a lot of influencers that are telling you to buy this, that, and the other. And you're just spending. And
that's another thing. Like,
you're not going to get the results.
They're just trying to make money, but it makes your brand look bad if you out here just promoting a, skin care product that really doesn't work, or a hair care product that doesn't work like you claim it to work. I'm sick of that too. Like, stand by your brand. If you're going to come out with a brand, make sure that it's going to do what you say it's going to do. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm sick of them too. They just trying to make a buck. Now I'm into a lot of natural stuff, like looking up stuff on my own and making my own little concoctions. So if I break out, I did it, You're
so silly.
I can't blame it on you.
I can't blame it on you for talking me into buying this $50 product.
Right. And that junk don't work, or I'm looking like a pineapple. Okay, at the end of the day, no. Or a teenager.
Or a pizza face.
Or a pizza face. Okay, I can't blame you for that. Which one, so we're going into plastic surgery. Which is more extreme, surgery or a lifelong medication?
Which one is more extreme?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a
we
real...
We got to do a cheers too.
Yeah, cheers again.
Cheers again. On camera.
I definitely think that both are extreme. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I feel like the medication is a lifelong thing.
Yes.
Whether you're taking a full dose or microdosing, I do feel like it can be a lifelong.
Yes. It can be a lifelong thing.
Tool. I do think it's a tool.
Yes.
It's not a
go-to, like a gotta have type of thing.
Yeah, it's a tool that you use to keep the weight off if you've lost the weight. Just like the gym is a tool.
Right. I'm so glad we're talking about this, because some women be like, I don't know.
The kitchen is a tool. Lying. Everything is a tool.
Right.
Plastic surgery, I think that it's up there at the most extreme, because you are transforming your body through a medical procedure where you're going under anesthesia. You have to be healthy to go under anesthesia.
Yes, and stop cutting corners.
These doctors that do high BMI cases, I think that they're just money grabbing your money and you just giving it to them. And
a lot of things is habits too. Like if you don't change your mind, your habits, you just gonna be. Plastic surgery, the money just gonna go down the drain. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that the doctor is the most important thing when you're searching.
Shout out to Dr. Level.
Oh yeah,
because I've gone to consultations with you, and she's so thorough and sweet and kind.
Yes.
So shout out to Dr. Lovell. Maybe I'll get something free for shouting her out.
Look, Dr. Lovell is the best. I do love her. I think that she is well-versed in body contouring and
a woman's body.
And she's just very loving. She knows her patients. I can't say enough good things about Dr. Lovell.
Okay, don't tear about Dr. Lovell.
She is so sweet.
Okay. So, Dr. Lovell, we shouting you out, okay? Is a sweet, kind person, and if you're looking for anything cosmetic-wise, hit her up.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Level plastic surgery.
Level plastic surgery.
in Brookhaven.
Because what people would forget, like, you lose weight, but then you got all this skin. And it's not like Finesse. I don't know if you know him. He's a rapper. His name is Finesse 2 times. They were getting on him for having a tummy tuck or a lipo or whatever. But he lost a lot of weight and he had skin. And I don't care who you are, rapper or whatever, you want to get that stuff removed. It's all about how you feel at the end of the day.
No, absolutely. Like, extra skin can cause a lot of medical conditions that people forget about, like skin rashes.
Yes. It's a whole diagnosis
It can be unhygienic.
Yes.
And sometimes people get it covered by their medical insurance because there are medical diagnoses associated with
CP, what is it called? ICD-9 code, okay?
Medical billing.
It's a medical billing code. So,
yeah.
Even with breast, they, like they say if it starts creating some type of
back issues.
Yes, back issues.
Now people are getting their BBL reduced, saying that it's causing back problems.
Or knee problems. Girl, your knee couldn't take that booty. Okay, you should have got a new knee. You should have got some Titanic knees.
Chicken legs with a big butt.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. So but if I were to get a BBL and I had little legs, I would just sit down all the time. I would put up with that pain. You know what I mean? Because you spent the money and you did it and you wanted it and live with it.
Now you got it.
Right. Did you not know the complications?
Yes. And that's why I don't think you should go for trends. I think you should go for an aesthetic that is just a moderate aesthetic. It's not something extreme. It's not something that a person's going to be able to tell. You're just walking down the street. They're not going to say, oh, she had plastic surgery.
Okay. Let me tell you what they say the benefits of plastic surgery are. Immediate, dramatic results. Can improve confidence and self-image. Reconstructive benefits, like after you have a child or even after weight loss or whatever. Children, you breastfeed, your boobies hanging to your knees, and you need to get them up. Okay, so that's a positive thing. More control over specific body areas versus just weight loss alone. So you can target the areas you want to work on,
Yeah.
And there are some risks. We talked about that, like expensive. So, but I think by the time you figure out what you want to do, you already got the money. Like if you walk into somebody's office, you got a plan already.
Well, I don't know about that.
Not all the time.
No, because you went with my first consultation. I wasn't planning on signing on the dotted line that day.
But you did. I was like, damn, she has a good credit. Goddamn.
Yeah. And I did. I did save up. I didn't know that I was saving for a surgery.
But you see, you signed the dotted line, so you knew, like, okay, I know I'm going to have to spend some money, and I'm ready to spend it. You know what I mean? I'm getting it done. And you did it. And
I did it 3 times.
Yeah, you did it 3 times. So going back to that, what are the things that people should prepare for when they're going into surgery?
Definitely their diet.
Right.
Because you need to be the healthiest before you go into surgery.
Yes.
So that your body has the nutrients to heal itself.
Yes.
So I think that is very important. Like being healthy,
getting your labs.
Getting this set up, having a good friend to take care of you like Morgan.
Yes. And getting your labs, because some people ignore their labs. Like they tell them they have high blood pressure or this and that, and they like try to work around it. No, that stuff is important if you getting going under anesthesia. You need to have stuff in order, like your blood pressure and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Everything has to be maintained.
Yes.
I feel like you just can't go in. Any doctor that is not getting lab work before surgery
are so desperate. You know what I mean?
Well,
they'll probably...
That's a chop shop. And if we're talking about loving your body, you're not loving your body if you're not going to a real doctor.
Right. And sometimes cheap is not always the best.
And sometimes especially the most expensive is not the best.
Right. So what to look for when you're looking for a doctor, you think? Like somebody like Dr. Lovell. I would say you would have to really know the body. I wouldn't want somebody with so many patients, because then you really don't have time for me unless you're that kind of doctor that can.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Level's gotten popular.
Like, you can remember your people. You know what I mean?
Well, she's still remembering her people.
And you got her direct number. You're not going to do that with a lot of doctors.
No. Yeah. She is... I think why I chose her is when I was at my heaviest, I had the loose skin. And, you know, you're basically naked in front of this lady. And she is touching all your fat, all of your extra skin, pinning it up. And, like, already envisioning what you're going to look like after your surgery. And that just sold it for me. Yeah. I'm like, this woman can see who I am underneath this extra skin.
That's good. Yeah.
And that's what made me sign on the dotted line.
You had a connection with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were pretty good at judgment.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Because with any surgery, there are some complications that can arise.
So can you talk about some of those complications? Because people think surgery just going to be in and out, boom. And I kind of watched your journey. So, but everybody has their own journey.
Yes. So my first surgery went amazing. I mean, you were there for a lot of it.
I was so surprised because I was like, I was ready to be Nurse Betty, and your tail was like up and walking around. I'm like, this ain't right. I thought you were gonna be like down
laid
and out.
up, down and out.
You probably laid out one day, 24 hours.
Yeah, I feel like there was one day that really, I was like, whoa.
I was like, this is not a recovery house that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
This is a quick, fast recovery house.
Yeah. So, but that second surgery, the one that was supposed to be easier than the first, was not so easy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had a complication. I had a post-op infection, which is very common. It's one of the most common
so
post-op complications.
I think you caught it because you are in the medical field and you know what to look for.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are not in the medical field and they don't know. So if you see something that is like, you know,
it doesn't
abnormal,
look right, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, you need to.
Something's going on.
You need to consult your physician or your surgeon immediately.
Yeah. And the most important thing is that you have the ability to contact them. Yes. You're not just getting their medical assistant answering service, their PA. No. Yeah. You need a doctor to call you back, send them pictures, actually know what they're doing, and be able to take care of you. Because I had to change my antibiotic. I was on an antibiotic that wasn't going to treat the infection that I had. And as soon as we knew that that's what it was, everything was changed, adjusted. And I think also her demeanor of like, it's going to be okay.
That helped you a lot.
Yeah. Because I'm like, what have I done to myself? Like, this was the worst decision I've ever made in my life.
Well, she's probably seen it 1,000 times.
Well, no, she really hasn't.
She hasn't. Okay.
I don't think so.
You got her ready for...
I got her ready for something.
Yes.
Because, like I said, this was supposed to be an easy surgery, and it turned out post-op infection, major scarring that had to be revised.
Which looks good, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
That's another thing. If you post-op and you feel like your scar doesn't look that well, because...
There's treatments for that, too.
So don't just be comfortable with your scar.
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor. Also, I was thinking, like, if you don't do the maintenance that they tell you to do, there's complications with that as well. Like, because I know some people that didn't get the cavitation, and they begin to harden, and then the
fibrosis.
Bad. Yes, they look
so yes,
bad.
Especially with liposuction. You
it looks bad.
Fibrosis.
Yes,
they want you to start those lymphatic drainage
and that's an additional cost.
Oh, yeah. And
so
that is not cheap whatsoever.
Yeah.
No.
So it's a lot that goes into plastic surgery if that's something you decide you want to do.
Yes, getting your mind right, getting your health right,
Having a
getting your
team.
diet right, having help.
Mm-hmm.
Because for somebody like me, it's hard to ask for help.
Okay.
I've noticed,
Yeah.
so
It is. And me too.
I just want to take care of myself.
But it's good to know because now I be like, Stephanie gonna help me.
Yes, I'll be making.
It's good to know that you got
protein
somebody.
shakes.
You be like, I'm like,
Yeah.
it don't matter because I know Stephanie gonna help me. Period.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, what are you seeing into social media trends today? Like, I looked on social media today. You know this crazy phone. I swear the government trying to do something because everything I think of, it pops up in my phone. I don't know if that happens for you or if I mention it.
Oh yes, sometimes I feel like I can think it and it's gonna pop up on my phone.
Like, what is the connection, honey? But I was looking today and I ordered. They were talking about the peptides. I'm good. I'm quick to order some stuff and inject myself. I'm not gonna lie. I be injecting them. I'm on my own pincushion. Okay.
Listen, there's something about that biohacking. I don't know everything.
I'm gonna use your phrase. The scientists are scientisting.
They sure are.
Yes.
And who knows but people are saying this is what works. This is what's good for recovery. This is what's good for
something you
energy.
lacking. Yes.
This is what's good for
sleep. Yes. All of it. I took an injection.
All portions.
It was supposed to be good. And I got it from Strut Health, by the way. And I took it. It was supposed to be good. You get good rest. And, it's something you were missing. I took it and I took more naps than anything. I was like, I didn't mean rest like naps.
Yes.
I got to come off of this.
Read the fine print.
Yes, I was napping throughout the day. And I was like, I don't want to take naps. So I stopped there. But I'm going to get right back on it and figure out something else because I might hit the jackpot. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
And so the peptides. So what are some of the trends you're seeing?
I've heard a lot about the glow. They call it the glow peptide.
Okay.
And it's a mixture of some peptides together that, helps with your skin, hair.
Yes.
That inner glow, right? Everybody wants that inner glow to help them love themselves even more.
And there's scientists in a lab. They just, I trust them. I pray over it and I believe it. I believe all it because it's organic to me.
It's something that's naturally occurring in your body that depletes over time. I believe that's what
I think it is.
It's something in your body that is a naturally producing
I drink like a
entity. Well, you might
hope
as well
there's some peptides in here, okay?
Yeah.
But yes, I'm into the peptides. I do IV hydration. I told you, you haven't tried that yet, right?
No, but with the IV hydration, there's peptides that they can include into your IV hydration. And I have definitely been wanting to do that. Yes. And actually, that ties into the plastic surgery because a lot of people, especially with anesthesia, have a lot of lasting side effects from the anesthesia months after. And they really say that the IV hydration and the peptides help with.
Yeah, I like the B12. I like whatever you can put in there.
Vitamin.
Yes, I love it. Yeah. So that's the new trend. What are you seeing in like skincare trends? I'm seeing the Korean beauty trend, which I love. Well, what are you into though?
Well, I do have some Korean skincare.
Yeah.
But who knows if it's legit?
I know because who knows if it's legit? Because I'm looking at the back and some of it's in Korean. I'm like, they might have a lab somewhere on Bankhead. You know what I mean?
I know.
You just don't know.
Just doctoring up stuff.
Yeah.
I think you might have to go to Korea to get some Korean skincare.
I want to go to a Korean skincare like these men going to Turkey. Okay, what about
getting hair
Turkey? And we're going to talk about body positivity. They say it's so many men going to Turkey getting hair plugs, which I'm not
Oh, no, I love it for the men.
Yes,
I love
because-
it because if that is something that you're self-conscious about and
Yes.
you can fix it,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Fix your hairline.
Fix your hairline. There's nothing wrong with
Yes.
fixing your hairline. There's also a trend, speaking of hair, that you didn't grow up in the same kind of where it was pluck, 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 and people ended up with these small, thin eyebrows.
Oh, yes, I did.
You
I did
did?
it one time, yes. Or back
Yeah.
in my day, they had a straight razor, girl. And then
Yeah.
you had the thinnest eyebrow, like,
Thin.
ever. Now it's a thicker. The
trend is thicker.
Yeah.
So you can even do a transfer to your eyebrows.
What?
Yes.
I want to go to Korea or Turkey and get all of that stuff.
Yes.
Only thing is, like, if something go wrong, I'm not taking no trip back to Turkey. And some doctors ain't not going to work on somebody else's work. You know what I mean?
No, when you get back to America, you would have to go to the ER because a lot of people are
Yes.
not gonna
Because I watched this man, his started to inflame and become infected, and he had to go to the ER, and of course he had scarring, but he had to take another trip back to Turkey for them to fix it. That's the only thing. You gotta do what you know the risk.
Everything is a risk. Everything you do is a risk. And you only live once, so
And
might
you
as well
only
try
live
it.
once. Yeah, speaking of that, only live once. Girl, when this stuff starts sagging, I'm getting it tighter. It's gonna be tighter. I'm getting all the stuff. That's why I work, girl, because I'm getting it done.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start saving this year probably for my facelift.
Yeah, I'm not playing with these people. I'm not gonna be walking around here feeling 20, looking 80.
Exactly.
No.
Oh, another thing, a hot topic is you might need to get something redone, especially
Yes.
breast implants.
I see it all the time. All my friends.
You can't just go into one surgery and think that you're done. Some people are that fortunate, but a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
And nothing lasts forever. Gravity takes a hold of everything.
Yes. Unfortunately.
You might have to get a little touch up, a tune up.
Yes. You might have to get a touch up or a tune up here. A
Yes.
nip and a tuck.
So
Be prepared along the lines
yes,
too.
to get a retouch.
Yeah. I know people that go from big to small to big. That's what I'm not going to do. Like, pick a size and kind of stay there for some years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You definitely have to be in the range that you want to be in order to get surgery, because you gain that weight back.
And another thing I've been watching on, like, when I watch Housewives and stuff, they legs look so good. And I know they older than me. Like, I wonder what's going on in the legs. Like, who doing the legs? Because I want it. I want some legs.
Lipo.
You think it's lipo? A little bit of...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was like one of the best kept secrets in Hollywood was getting arm lipo, because they're always on the red carpet showing their arms. And that can be like such a confidence booster.
Yeah.
That now you have that definition because you've sucked out all the fat.
I want some pretty legs, because in the summer, I'm a whole hot girl. Like, I wear short shorts and short skirts and short dresses, because I need air down there. Okay.
Not air down there.
So
we gotta air out.
You gotta get some oxygen. And you need
she gotta breathe.
Yeah, she gotta
been
breathe.
Locked up all winter.
She been locked up all winter in some jeans. Sometimes she wants some vitamin C, D, and some O2.
And some O2.
Yes. So I'm gonna see somebody up. I'm gonna talk to somebody about these legs. But you just never know what to expect. Like your vision or something, and then you wake up and then they didn't complete your vision. That would really piss me off. You know what I mean? I have to blow the place up. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah. Well, that goes into your surgeon being realistic with you.
Like,
you're not gonna have surgery and then change into a whole different person.
Right.
You're just going to
but you got something lying.
Accentuate, what's the word?
Accentuate what you already have.
Yeah. Like you're just making what you already have better.
Absolutely.
You're not going to turn into a different person.
Houdini.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
I
some
don't
people
know.
aren't fixable.
Some people are beyond fixable, okay? Going to like hair and beauty and stuff like that, like for me, so say, I wear a lot of wigs and I don't have it on today because they weren't cooperating with me. They have a mind of their own. But when I get it put on, I'm paying like $175, or for me, braids are $200. How much are you spending when you go get your hair done?
Well, I used to be blonde, and that was a lot of maintenance.
It was
a lot of maintenance, and it also damages your hair
follicle.
Yeah, it also does a lot of damage to your hair. And I think I was paying anywhere from like $250 to $325, maybe.
Yeah, so
That's a lot. Basically every 3 months.
But then I chalked it up to this is something we gotta have done. Like my hair has to be done.
Yeah.
Like, and then we go get fellas. Just so you know, when we go get our okay
hair, nails,
and hair done, they
lips,
can be almost
Botox.
$500 to $1,000. So when we asking for money, just give it to us, okay?
Just know it's not cheap.
Just know it's not cheap. It's not cheaper to keep her, okay? Because I know when me and you go to you want to tell our nail stories?
Oh, gosh.
Okay, that brings us to another thing about social media. We went somewhere, and we're going to call
You
them
are
out.
notorious for finding things on social media. You're like, oh, this looks so great. This looks so great. Stephanie, we're going to do this. We're going to do it.
I am. I'm notorious
And
for
I'm
that.
just the friend that,
Let's go.
okay, and I'm going to meet you there. No questions asked.
So we went to a nail salon that I found online. Some people might like it. It's in Buckhead. I don't know the name of it. Do you remember the name? It's something with Buckhead in it.
Yeah,
It's on Peachtree.
Yeah.
Might be Buckhead Nail Salon.
And you can do your
You can
hookah,
drink wine.
Hookah. They have it all. It's like a full service nail spa.
Nail club.
Yeah. Nail club.
Day party. Well, we had the worst experience ever, so we wouldn't suggest anybody going.
Well, I had the worst experience ever,
but I was there with you.
I just have a great friend that was about to fight for me.
That's a bad experience when we're going to get our nails done. We got to nook if you buck. You know what I mean? So, they were very rude, and it wasn't a nice environment. And then I try to go to people that are like American and get my nails done. And then they do crazy things with the schedule. So I just end up going back and going to the nail salon. You know what I mean? But that was a horrible experience.
Yeah. There is nothing like getting a pedicure that doesn't feel good.
Yes, there's nothing like it because one, we spend our money to sit down.
It's very expensive. Plus you're going to tip the person.
Yes.
And I'm the kind of person, I feel bad not tipping
Me too.
people because even if the experience was less than what I felt like it should be, they still did a job.
Right. You still did a job. You still have to wake up, put on some clothes, come in there, and this is your area that you are an expert in.
Yes.
So I'm going to pay you for your expertise. But customer service is everything. I mean.
But I have fortunately found a great nail place that I'm very loyal to.
Yeah. And convenience is everything too. Because I would go to your place, but it's so far from my house.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The one by my house they're rude. But they do a good job.
My ladies are lovely.
Sometimes you got to ride to get good customer service.
Yes.
And that's
you would never get bad customer service there.
Yeah, that's another
I
thing.
can go in like 2 weeks later if I've broken something, especially from the work we do, and they'll fix it.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
I'll see you when you come back.
And that's worth my money and my time.
So to me, that's worth the tip. That's having that quality that that even in a week, their work is guaranteed.
Yes.
And they're going to fix their work.
It's the quality and the customer service for me. Yeah. It's falling behind nowadays.
Yeah. I won't go anywhere else.
That's good. I might have to come visit there so I can see.
We'll have to do a pool day.
Then, girl, I'll be like nail fill. Like, I'm not coming to all the nails. Like, all my pinkies have fallen off. Okay. Speaking of pinkies and toes, go find me on my Feet Finder page, Velvet Vixen.
Velvet Vixen.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the name Chat gave me. I was like, where you get that from, Chat? But I'll take it. And so I'm showing these toes for a couple of dollars. I had made $0. Like, I haven't made no money yet.
You gotta find your following.
Yeah, I gotta find my niche.
Niche.
Niche or whatever. Yeah. I think it's fun though. I just laugh. I mean, like, sometimes I can't even get finished with taking the pieces of my because I'm laughing so hard.
And you love looking at other people's feet.
I do. I have a foot, but guess what? I look at them, but do not put them on me.
I will look, but please do not touch me.
Please do not touch me with your feet because we're going to have a whole problem if you touch me with your feet. I don't know. I like to look and see because, I have not seen a single foot or whatever that look the same.
No.
You might have a little bit of your mommy toes or your daddy toes, but nobody's feet are the same.
No.
Yeah, some people have stumpy toes, long toes. So I've seen some toes look like hands.
Oh, yeah, long toes.
Long
toes.
And I think your toes tell a lot about you. Like, if you got long toes, you might lie a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Your toes are Pinocchio.
yeah. If you had short toes like mine, you're dainty. Like, you could tell, like, Ray Charles, he was blind.
Uh-huh.
He would rub on people's wrists to know how they were. Like.
Really? He would check out the wrist to see if you were.
Yeah. So I think your body parts kind of tell a lot about you.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was more so doing to see if they were fat or skinny.
Like, do you have man hands?
Yeah.
Man toes?
Man toes. That's a bad thing. If you're a woman and you got 11 and a half foot, that ain't sexy. Could you imagine, like, laying in the bed with somebody and the covers pulled back a little bit and you see a 11 and a half, 12? It's a lot of women out there like that, though. Yes. It's a lot of women wearing.
See, I have the problem where I'm almost like the universal size, so I can't even find my...
What's your shoe size? 7 and a half?
Between like a 7 and an 8, depending on what I'm getting. But, yeah.
For me to have all this tail and upper body, my shoe size is a 6 and a half.
6 and a half?
Yeah,
you got some little toes.
So it looks weird as hell.
Petite.
Like, and my hands are so little. So I'm like, damn, am I like part of some kind of dwarf community? Am I part of the dwarf community? That's okay. Shout out to the dwarf community, okay?
No, God said we're going to bless you.
With little bitty hands. All right, so like we were saying, we like Korean. Do you want to talk about the downsides of taking a GLP-1? I'm going to tell you now. So before you even get into it, you will know. You will be constipated, so you have to take a lot of fiber. My hair thinned a little bit, so I took some protein. Is very important.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know how important protein is in general.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do a bad job of getting my protein in.
Really?
Yes.
It made my hair so much thicker just by drinking the protein. You told me your brother, he likes something.
Muscle milk?
I went and got it. It made my hair so much thicker.
Yeah, my brother turned 50 and decided he was going to
It's National Siblings Day, so shout out to our siblings.
Oh, really? It's National Siblings Day?
Yes. Shout out to our siblings. May you get on our nerves even more every day.
Yes. And, he is the epitome of getting older and trying to get healthy. Mm-hmm. He was getting a little pot belly.
Mm-hmm. Even after wearing all this?
Before. Okay. He lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think he's around like 160, 165 now. Mm-hmm. But my brother's short. So that's...
Oh, yeah. That's going well
within his range. But I think he had gotten up to like 180, 190 or something. Mm-hmm. Little chubby. And started running. And now I think this year he's going to do a Ironman with his son.
Oh, that's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that his son is interested in it too. It's hard getting your children interested?
They're very competitive, the two of them.
Really? They compete against each other?
To the point where they fight.
Really?
Heck yeah.
Dang.
Yes. They are so competitive.
So basically,
Here's why I don't play pickleball with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, competitive people, they take it to another level.
Yeah.
And you're like, we just having fun.
Fun. Yes. Like, I want to have fun.
Not win. I don't care if I win or lose. I would like to win, but...
Of course. I mean, nobody goes in to lose, but...
If you lose, it doesn't matter.
I just like looking cute.
Yeah, basically. That's all. And people, like, I love golf. I love golf. I
want to do that with you.
You would love it.
I want to do that with you.
I don't like doing it in the summertime because it's so hot. But if you found, like...
That's why you need a good drink.
You do, girl, you be even hotter. And then I went with a friend. You know who I went with. She was driving crazy. We were drunk on that damn golf cart. And it was better than the actual golf experience. You know, like golfing. But once you get into it, people sleep on golf. It's so fun, girl.
Yeah, I think most sports in general are more fun when you're actually doing it and being silly and doing it with somebody that likes to have fun.
Right. And we went for a ladies' night and none of us really knew what we were doing, but we were all having a good time. And golf is supposed to be all quiet and stuff. It's really not. It is. It's just all in who you play with, basically. And the scenery is always going to be pretty. I've never went to an ugly golf course. It's always going to be a lake or a waterfall or something like that.
Okay.
With the alcohol.
We're going to have to plan that.
Yeah, we can definitely plan that, girl. That ain't nothing.
And the pickleball session.
Okay, yeah, we got to do pickleball too. People are, girl, they making like pickleball arenas in Georgia.
Oh, yes. That look so much fun. So they look lit.
I thought we were going to go to one. What happened?
I got to plan it.
Yeah. Yes, so tonight, y'all, she playing in hockey. Hockey is another sport that is so lit.
We're going to go see the Atlanta Gladiators.
Shout out to the Gladiators. Y'all better win tonight, okay?
Yes. We don't need Morgan switching teams.
Right, because I will switch up on you and go to the other side. It was last time in Savannah. I was from Savannah last time, okay?
Well, still in Georgia. But that's acceptable.
Yeah. But either way, if they lose or win, the hockey is so fun. Thank you for introducing me to hockey because I love it.
Yes, everybody from work, I think, has loved the hockey. Even the skeptical people were like, oh, hockey? Who goes to hockey?
Yeah. Tonight, hopefully I have enough drinks to where I'm yelling at them. Because sometimes I'll just sit and be like, yeah, win. Tonight I'll be like, win, fight. So,
fight, yeah. The fights are interesting.
The fights are good.
Yeah. It's kind of hot watching guys fight.
Yeah, it is. It's hot watching them warm up, girl. Do you see?
Yes. Okay. We got there early last time. And the whole warm up, let me tell you, that's a sight to see.
Okay. They do some stretches. Okay.
They get very loose.
And they let you know what they're working with, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to get there early back. So we can get stretched. I'm recording stretches tonight.
What's the next podcast? It's talking to me stretching.
What's your stretch routine? What's your stretch routine? Okay. So we're going to come to an end. I thank you for coming on here and talking about body positivity and beauty routines. Do you want to close with anything?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think in general, you definitely have to love yourself. And that is an inner thing. It's not going to be a person, a place, or a thing. That's between you and God.
Yeah, because I feel like if you don't love yourself first, no matter what you get, you're going to always find something wrong with you.
Yeah. And even if you want to do plastic surgery, it's just going to make you better. It's not going to change you into a different person.
It's not. You're going to be the same person. New body.
Just a new body.
Yeah. So positive mindset is the most important thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Having a positive mindset.
And then my take back on it is You know, a lot of people, when you get stuff done or you take a GLP-1, they have a lot to say, but you're not living for them. You're living for yourself. So do whatever makes you happy, because
Yeah, there's no shame.
Right. I've never seen a double casket. Okay. When you die alone. And you born a single birth, most of us. So live for your own self, live for your own life.
Well, y'all ain't coming out the coochie at the same time.
Right. If you see something in the mirror that you want to change and you can afford to change it, do it.
Do it. Yes.
Stop judging people all the time.
Yes. I feel like the only thing I judge are the people that are not in the best health trying to get plastic surgery. I do judge that a little bit.
I judge.
Because I'm like, what doctor is actually doing surgery on you? I do think about that.
Yeah. What doctor is taking your money? That's the thing. Yes. And then putting you to sleep knowing that you're not in a healthy state. That's scary as hell. You know?
Very.
And then if I was a doctor or surgeon, you know, insurance-wise, you know, and reputation-wise, you want to do the right thing, you know, and tell somebody, hey.
Well, there's a whole market for it. That's the issue. There's a whole market for high BMI surgical procedures or plastic surgery procedures, and
it's not safe.
I just don't
agree with it.
Don't agree with it. So I would say that that's really the only beauty standard that I judge.
I judge like people like Lizzo, who make people think it's okay to be a certain way, but in the back of their mind, they're thinking something else. Just be truthful.
And they're being mean to the people that they
body shaming. With. Lizzo, you a horrible person.
Yeah.
All the way around. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. And the truth will come to light. I don't care how.
Amen.
Okay. So we're going to end this podcast with saying that you should love yourself. Nothing's more important than loving yourself. The beauty trends are, to me, Korean beauty. You never see, and the peptides and things of that nature. Don't be ashamed if you're on a GLP-1. I mean, it ain't on nobody business, but you know, you don't have to lie about it. It's no shame. 1 in 8 people are taking it. And just be conscious and aware of choosing a doctor. You know, if you want to have plastic surgery, be conscious and aware and do your research.
Yes, do your research.
Do your research. And we're going to end this session. If there are any questions, leave them in the comments. And we appreciate you for listening. Welcome to goodbye on another episode of Just Saying Podcast with Mrs.S. And we'll see you soon. Let's take a shot. To Divinely Elegant in Austell, Georgia. Hopefully I get a bottle of complimentary Pinot Grigio bottle. We'll see.